Hello, hello. You're in the Beat Sessions. I am your host, Mitchell Weary. It is Friday, March 26th. Happy record release day. And just when you thought they were going to be the most aptly named band in the history of bands, Evanescence releases their fourth studio record, The Bitter Truth. And it's pretty darn good. And you might be saying, Mitchell, this is their fifth record. They put out Synthesis in 2017, and you'd be right in saying that. But for a band that exploded onto the scene and immediately built a reputation for rocking out heavy, and it's crazy to think that it's been almost 20 years since that album broke out, by the way. I remember the impact of Bring Me to Life, too. So many people really just fell in love with that song. You saw a fan base that was just immediately born, very loyal, and grew to love Amy Lee and her hard rock and sensibility. And so I think with Synthesis, if you're not familiar with it, it's all their original classics redone with orchestration. There's only two original tracks on there. So after being on hiatus for a little bit and coming back with this record, I don't think too many fans were really that thrilled about the trajectory of the band. But thankfully, 2020 came around and there were signs of life about this new album. There was four of the tracks on this record actually were released in 2020 as singles, and fans got an idea of what this new record was going to sound like. And there's been a lot of anticipation because it rocks. It's pretty heavy. It's got some different electronic elements that are new to their sound, which are a lot of fun, and I think add some good depth to the music on this record. Amy Lee's voice, as usual, is spot on. She's absolutely killing it. Big soaring hooks, really nice melodies on this record. Lyrically, too, she's really on point for someone who, and it's crazy when you think about when they started out, she was super young, so she's almost 40 now, definitely has grown up and come into her own as an artist. And so what I like about this album is that it is dark, it is moody. There are certainly some things. Her brother died a couple years ago, so she has been coping with that. Certainly part of the creative process in this record, her coping with his death. But I like the discussion and the approach that she takes as far as addressing personal agency, and that life, even with its dark points, even with its setbacks, is all about perspective. And you can be one of those people that wakes up every day and is just thankful that your eyes opened and you took a breath and that you get to step outside and do stuff. And I think that really gets missed on a lot in our society. And so it's really cool it's definitely not like an upbeat record by any means, but I think that Amy Lee's perspective lyrically is it's very realistic, and I appreciate about that. It opens up with this cool synth kind of opener, and then Broken Pieces Shine, super cool riff, nice heavy track. It's got a cool, a cool lyric, Oh Survival Hurts, but I Keep Breathing In. Oh Survival Hurts is a lyric that repeats through the song. And it immediately sets the mood as far as that idea of personal agency and holding your head high even when life is trying to bring you down. Really, am more impressed with the back end of this record. Far From Heaven, really nice ballady song. Great piece with her on the piano. Certainly about her brother, I believe. Part of Me and Blind Belief, two solid tracks to bring this thing to a close, and really liking the heavy sound on those. The song Yeah Right is definitely going to sound a little different to some of you Evanescence fans, but I think you're going to dig it. It's got this cool, it feels a little poppy, but it's still very much an Evanescence song. It's got this good galloping rhythm. Really digging the melody on that. I would say my only beef with this record, Use My Voice, is a song that is lyrically well done. Her voice sounds great on it. Really like the approach that she's taking to subject matter as well. Great lyric. If we can't talk about it, we'll just keep drowning in it. And this song has been used for a number of things. I think she recently has become a little more politically outspoken than she has been in the past. My only beef with this song is that it sounds like an Imagine Dragons song, which kind of bums me out. And if you like them, well, I'm not sorry. I'm so done with Imagine Dragons. I don't want to hear anything from them anymore, or anything that sounds like them. And unfortunately, they killed like the big drum beat and the soaring vocal hook. So while it's good, and some of you might dig it, and it's unfortunate because it is a good song. It just reminds me of that so much, but not in a way that I think is overly detrimental. And for me, I remember just the impact of the single "Bring Me to Life," and I think I was right around 18 at the time, and so it's crazy to see a band in their inception and the development of that fan base. And this is a loyal fan base. I think that's going to be really pleased with this brand new material. It delivers. It's got enough new elements that make it fun and interesting to listen to, but you're going to get a lot of that good old flavor that you would really expect and want from Amy Lee on this record. So I'm going to give this a vinyl, please. You can pick it up on this cool double LP package at your local record store. Hope you find this review helpful. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tune into the live show on Sunday nights. We will see you next time on the Beat Sessions.